Alright, this is a 2012 tooltip for how to create layer keys to automatically generate layers for you. Couple of steps to it, but it's not too bad once you kind of know how to do it. Once again, we go back to our favorite Manage tab, Style Manager. Under Multi-Purpose Objects, there is a Layer Key Styles. One we're currently using is JHK MEP. This one is actually old and will be removed when it's ready to go. So the layer we need is for a boiler steam line. So I figured we'd walk through this process, and this is where all of the layer keys are stored, is in a file on the network called JHK layer keys. These are pulled by the template when you create a new drawing or whatever. You can do it directly in the drawing that you start from, though. You don't actually have to edit this layer keys file. So first thing you're going to do, browse to your JHK MEP and multi-purpose objects, layer keys. And down here in the bottom corner, you're going to notice also there's a format to these. That's for use by the MEP systems itself. Try to stay uniform with it. For the most part, you're going to see there's an M, sys, pipe, and then whatever the description is for the type. There's also, for MV part components, M-MVs, and then plumbing sys pipes as well, and then same for the plumbing fixtures and such. So you got P-MV, P-SY are basically the systems, but try to match their format as close as possible. So we're doing a mechanical boiler steam line. My layer key is going to be M-SY dash pipe boiler steam. Avoid spaces. That's going to create us a new entry. It's going to be sorted alphabetically, so up to my boiler here. There's the key I just made. You see that there's no description, and the layer name is going to match the key, so we don't want that. And just to stick with uniform filling out all of this information, this mechanical pipe system, spaces are acceptable in the description, no big deal there. And then we're going to change the layer name, shorten it a little bit from what it was. Then we're going to change the color to 222. And now we've generated the layer key. Okay, now from there, there's not a whole lot you can do to use it until it gets assigned to a system. So we'll go back into our Style Manager. Under Piping Objects, remember plumbing is not used in our systems. You've got pipe system definitions here. And this is for a steam boiler steam. So look, don't seem to have anything somewhat similar to that. So just right click here, new. So we've got some categories over here on the left. I don't know if this always opens to the design rule tab, but that's the one that you got to worry about. The abbreviation is used when you assign a label that uses the system type. So we'll call this one BS for an abbreviation. And then you'll see on your drop down, you can just start typing in this field and it'll automatically jump to what you're typing. kind of helps the whole process in finding what you just added. So we've got M pipe boiler steam. This is the system we want. System groups are predefined by Autodesk. They can only be one of 5 of these categories, so it's not applicable, so we're just going to set it to other, and now we're done with that. So what this will do now, we'll go back to our home screen. I do not have East Coast CAD installed right now on this machine since we're currently using both systems, so the only pipe system I have available are the stock MEP ones. But you'll notice now when I come over to my tool palette, which magically appears from the side of the screen, if we come down to our system here, it's set to standard. We're going to want to set to our new boiler steam line. You'll notice like your layer is still set to 0 and everything, but when we go to draw a pipe, go back and select this, come back to my properties palette, go back to my system. Not quite sure why that didn't retain when I first set it, but you'll see now our pipe is color 222. When I go to select it, it's on our newly created M-Boil Steam layer. So this is basically how you use a layer key. It's one additional step for adding a layer basically to a drawing, but you end up getting a little bit better control, because now when I cancel that, see I'm still on layer 0. I go to draw a pipe again. You can see that layer has still remained at 0. My pipe's on the correct layer, so this really helps aid in drawing efficiency by not having to constantly switch back and forth and change between systems. As always, if anybody has any questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to contact me directly. Thank you.